It's time for adults to use discernment, especially when choosing your life partner, because choosing the wrong female can destroy your life. And this is what's happening now for Kroy Biermann, a former NFL linebacker for the Atlanta Falcons. The woman that he chose to marry is a woman named Zolciak Biermann. And all the red flags are there. And he chose not to look at them. And the first red flag that I've noticed locally and with crazy women in the media is right there on their face. Look at those fake sausage lips. That looks like, who does that look like? Larsa Pippen. Another crazy woman that's going to go down in the Gold Digger Hall of Fame. And Zolciak Biermann is right there. She's coming for that number one spot. Look out, Kim Kardashian. Look out, Larsa Pippen. Georgia's finest is she's making her way here. Real housewife of Georgia here. But Kroy had everything going for him. NFL linebacker, raking in millions of dollars, living large. And he ends up marrying a woman older than him, divorced, a single mom, internet influencer, entrepreneur, reality TV star, loves plastic surgery. I mean, Kim Biermann, she's got more red flags than a Chinese communist parade. And yet, Kroy still ended up marrying her with all of those red flags. And as soon as he gets cut from the NFL, as soon as he retires from the NFL, and those big $1 million paychecks stop coming in, she calls the police to try to get dirt on him for the divorce settlement. Especially if you've never been divorced before, you should never be dating a divorced woman, because she's got way more knowledge in divorce courts. She's been there, done that. Her second, third, fourth divorce is going to be a lot easier than the first one. She knows all of the proceedings and all the tricks and tactics that the courts use. And she just ruined Kroy Biermann's life. And that clip of him at the bottom with his hands up in the air, you can find the clip online. I don't want to play it, but I just wanted to talk about Kim here for the wifey material number 7. Please like and subscribe. But this is just another example of not using discernment, a man with low self-confidence picking a woman who has so many red flags. And it's even, one of them's even on her face with the big fake lips. I haven't met a very classy woman that's got the big sausage lips. Like, she went down to Denny's and got some cosmetic surgery. They put some sausage links in her lips. So that's red flag number 1 right there. And it's obvious, blatant, right there in your face. All this other information is, you're going to have to ask some questions. But yeah, let's look at Kim Biermann's background here. She's a entertainer. She was on Bravo, Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's on Dancing with the Stars. it says here at age 17, Zolciak had an affair with a police sergeant who had interviewed her as a material witness in a criminal investigation. She's Catholic. She went to a Catholic high school. She's a country music singer. She has her own skincare product line. She loves cosmetics. She obviously loves surgery, cosmetic surgery upgrades, which is obvious. The fakeness is obvious. I mean, all the red flags are right there. She's bisexual. She's in a long-term relationship with the DJ. Biermann adopted. She had 2 daughters. Biermann adopted Kim's 2 daughters from a previous relationship. And the adoption became final, so they changed their last name to Biermann. So he's going to have to pay child support on these young kids that aren't even his. And he's going to have to pay her alimony. I mean, this guy's going to have to move back in with Paw before it's all said and done. This is just another example of the modern woman and how the modern man has got to adjust to it, because the system is not rigged in the men's favor. It's rigged in the woman's favor. I've worked for child support enforcement. I've worked for the Division of Children, Family Services, DHS. Had to testify in divorce proceedings. I've had to write affidavits for taking children into custody, and this is what she used a tactic on Kroy, Biermann, by they gotten into an argument because she revealed to Kroy, or he found out, one or the other, but they had gotten into an argument because she had been cheating on him, and obviously he's infuriated. And she calls the police to get dirt on him when she's in the wrong, but she's using this to paint the picture that he's the bad guy, that he's unstable, that he's crazy, when she's the manipulating one. And she's going to get away with it because that's how the system, our society, is right now. It is what it is. They're not going to change the laws anytime soon. So it's up to the modern man to have to use way more discernment specifically when it comes to choosing a wife. And this woman is not wifey material. She's someone else's wife and mistress. He should have sent her back to the streets, tell her to go work it out with her kids, her children's father. But for whatever reason, Kroy, when he had the world in his hands, multi-millionaire NFL player, chose to ignore the blatant red flags because, she looks good. But, it's fake. You can see the fakeness right there on her face. And then, obviously, talking to her and getting knowledge about her. And that's the thing. You can't judge a book by its cover. And I keep saying that. You can't judge a book by its cover. But most men don't like to read, literally or figuratively. So, I hate it that Kroy's going to have to take an L and go through the big D, divorce. And that's not what any man wants to go through. But when you get married to a woman who's already gone through so much trauma and been around all of these fake women, the Real Housewives, internet influencer, Larsa Pippen the third over here, women like Larsa Pippen. Kroy chose to ignore some huge signs. It's going to cost him millions of dollars. So we all, the average American man who's not a millionaire, can learn from this. And hopefully Kroy, this video was just released by Kroy, or the police just released it. So hopefully Kroy in the future will elaborate, go into detail here on his wife, Kim Biermann. And, we all can learn from Kroy here to make better decisions and try to use better discernment, more discernment on picking a wife. And all right, so this is Wifey Material number 7. Please like and subscribe. Peace.